Hello, everybody. What you are about to hear is a recording that I did for another video that I never released because it didn't feel quite finished. But some minutes ago, I went back and listened to the recordings that I did for it, and I really feel like I found a really clear language in that recording, that I really got the point across that I wanted to make. And because of that, I decided to just release this recording for you because I believe it will give you additional motivation to treat this OCD or this retroactive jealousy. So I will play the recording for you now. Maybe a little bit more than half a year ago, I could have never imagined that I would get to this point where I'm now. Because right now I have some days like where I feel that this retroactive jealousy thing is over for me. It still comes back like from like time to time. I feel a little bit more. I don't feel so good, and then times it really gets much better. So it's still like it's not like perfect like 100% of the day, but it improved immensely. And I never thought I would get to this point. And like I said in another video, I told myself when I was really going through this and it was like hell on earth for me, I promised myself if this ever would get better that I would share that with other guys who are suffering from that. And now I am here to tell you that I found a way for myself which really works. And I heard from other people who were affected by the retroactive jealousy. I heard some stuff from them that gives me reason to believe that this way that I found is like just a way that will help everybody, that it will really improve this condition for everybody. The problem is that this process, until you get to this point, you have to do that with an activity that goes by a name, and the name of this activity is the reason why so many people will never try it out, because they already have like a judgment attached to that activity. And the activity is called meditating. And I really don't like the word meditate, because so many people, they what do they think about when they hear the word meditate? They think about are you a monk? Are you from a spiritual cult? I think this is maybe a picture that the media painted for many of us. And yeah, for many of us, the word meditation feels like something that is so far away from them, that is so not appropriate for their culture, or I don't know. So there is really a strong stigma attached to this word. And this is really the reason that so many people are missing out on this great chance to improve your day-to-day life experience. Because now that I tried it, I followed through with it, I never want to go back. And at this point now, where I have like 1 year of experience with meditation, a little bit less maybe, nearly a year, I really can see now it's so obvious to me why this is so helpful. And I really ask myself why this isn't more apparent to other people. Because to me it's so obvious that an activity which basically focuses on calming your mind. I mean, your mind, your brain is the center of your experience of life. It is the place where everything gets filtered through, where everything is processed, everything that you feel, everything that you see, everything that you experience goes through your mind, or the perception of everything you experience is created in your mind. And if there is an activity that calms your mind, that cultivates a mental state which is healthy, I mean, isn't it obvious that this will have such a great effect on your life? Because you are caring about the center of your experience, which is your mind, your brain, your head, so to say. But no, we are too obsessed with how we look outwardly, like how about our looks, how we look on the outside. And so, yeah, you can say many people become like a rotten, like an apple, which looks outside looks really fresh, looks really good, but inside is rotten, to put it like in a maybe exaggerated way, but in another way, I think this is quite accurate. So I'm here to letting you know that simple breathing meditation, I'm just going to use the word meditation because I think this is the only word that exists for this activity. Breathing meditation, being in stillness, this will help you such a great deal with everything in life, but especially with problems like these, which are kept alive through constant thinking, through constantly living in your head, constant replaying of something in the past, Somebody, a great author, once said, the greatest addiction that nobody is talking about is thinking, is the greatest addiction. People are constantly living in their head. They can't stop thinking. Constantly judging everything they see, putting labels on everything they see, making judgment, telling themselves a story in their head about who they are, about their life circumstances, and this affects us to such a great deal. It can ruin your life. It can really ruin your life if you only live in your head, if you're so identified, if you melt together with the content of your thoughts. It's crucial to understand this, and to realize this.